What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is a recap of part 1, and if you missed it, go and check it out over here. But without any further ado, my name is Ryan, your DIY guy. Let's jump into part 2. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of this exciting DIY content. Now, you would have seen in the previous video that we laid down the concrete foundation to allow it to cure overnight and come back first thing in the morning to expect a super solid foundation, and that's exactly what we got. We're laying down the first course and double checking each of the measurements using a spirit level to ensure that the foundation or base course is level so we can build level from the ground up, and the string line just to ensure that all our bricks are true according to the plans. Now, each of the bricks are backfilled with cement to ensure strong adhesion between each of them, and this is exactly what you want on your first course, which we're wrapping up on right now. Pro tip, keep in mind this is quite a production line, so you want to ensure you've got enough cement as well as bricks close to the job site at hand so that you can move along quite swiftly and build much faster. We're at the halfway mark and we're super excited with the progress so far, and it is time now for the concrete lintels for the seating area. Now, these lintels are made up of concrete and reinforced with rebar, and they are super strong. They go above doorways as well as larger openings, and you can literally jump up and down on this stuff and they'll go nowhere. We've used 2 sets of lintels, this one being 2.1 meters in length to span the seating area, and we're just knocking off the bird edges so that they can butt up against each other quite smoothly. And then the other side is slightly shorter at 1.5 meters, but will extend to about 2 meters with the width of these lintels. Now, in this video, you can see how they butt up against each other and also meet the top of the bricks that we just built, 5 courses high or about half a meter, and that is a comfortable seating height that you can enjoy the fire pit from. Speaking of which, we're gonna get cracking with the fire pit very shortly, so stay tuned so you don't miss out on that. All our lintels are now in place, and we continued building up the backrest with about 6 courses of bricks just to give you a nice cozy feeling when you're sitting outdoors. But what is an outdoor seater without an outdoor fire pit? And that's exactly where we're moving on to right now. So we're getting ready to prepare the foundations to build a fire pit, and in fact the homeowner extended it to a rectangular shape, which was a great addition. So we're mixing up the cement, getting the bricks ready so we can get cracking and wrap this build up. With the outdoor seater now completely built, we move our attention to plastering, but in the background you'll notice we're preparing the foundation for the outdoor fire pit as well in the rectangular shape as I mentioned. With plastering, you will apply the plaster, allow it to cure, and then screed it off with a straight edge in preparation to float it smooth, allow it to cure out, and then go ahead with primer and paint. While the outdoor seater is being plastered, we can move our attention to constructing the fire pit. We had the concrete foundation cure out, and now we're starting with the first course of brickwork to create the rectangular structure in essence. To the right hand side, this area will be filled in and completely sealed in order to create a table for your drinks and refreshments to sit on. And on the left hand side will house the actual fire pit itself. Now at the base of the fire pit, you want to add some stone to aid with drainage of water, and you want to add a layer of river sand just to allow for heat dissipation. In addition to that, we're also using a fire retardant cement, which will also allow for additional heat dissipation and longevity of the plaster. This is the product called a cement fondue, interesting name, and it's a proudly South African product. It's about $26 a bag, so pretty expensive compared to normal stuff, but well worth it. You can find links to all the products we've used in this build down in the description box below, so go check that out so it makes it easier for you to build your fire pit. Please comment down below if this helped you and share some photos of your build. We'd love to see them. We built the fire pit about 40 centimeters high, which is about 4 courses high, and this is the perfect height to enjoy the heat from the fire pit and also have a table nearby, all your drinks and refreshments. After a couple of weeks, we returned back to site to finish off the project, and this just allowed enough time for the concrete and cement to cure out adequately before prepping for paint. We added 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of an exterior rated PVA paint in this brilliant white color. We used finishing plaster and sanded it smooth before applying that final coat. On the inside of the fire pit, we also used a high heat resistant enamel paint, and this just allows for the fire pit to blend in seamlessly in this area and also adds to the heat dissipation that we mentioned a bit earlier. We relocated these planter pots that the homeowner had and also replaced the existing plants with these beautiful lollipop trees. We painted them from black to white just to match in with the brand new outdoor seater and fire pit. That's the end of part 2, but coming up real soon is the finale, and you do not want to miss out on a single thing. Comment down below what you enjoyed the most, like, share and subscribe to this content so you don't miss out on anything. Coming up next, we drill a hole, we turn the lights on, and we wrap this project up beautifully. We'll see you next time on Nail and Screw.